I'm a motherfucking star in the legend. I'm the hardest rapping. Swanky cutting the wing bar and Nathan. Put that kush on the strip. Watch it pop like bacon. They say, well, man, you cool. I'm hot like
I want to watch.
My blood full of that Superman and his pink ball. Cincinnati homie, you'll see back like Buddy Cook. I was 13, back KD, but still couldn't win without Westbrook. My life, niggas don't let it rain. Killer choir, you try to sing. This real loud, this OG, it's moving like it's Medellin. My stack niggas got Amazon. Open weed, that's hammer on it. I look past that Louis buckle and still my got camera on it. My young niggas 25. Killing shit, he was 14, he was beating on when he was 25. Like Drake said, there's no lie. 4-5 on my pelvis, blue rocks, they Elvis. Catch you in that club, the beat the whole room red velvet. My city, I'm your drink, like a 50 city street. Ain't no pity in this thing, ain't shit but push sweet. We go hard and we grab harder. Check my city history. We're Ricky Ross, first quarter. 30 minutes, going on that time?
I mean, we could take, I ain't worried about
I'm gonna set my phone up.
Yeah, when we going on when we ready. I love that. It's them pants and like that is so damn cute. Is that what you be having in your okay, well I try that on. I seen a lot of shit you got that's cute as hell. Mm-hmm. I said, ooh, I try that on.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
Oh, look, you already got us live.
Yeah, we live.
Yeah, you crazy.
This behind the scenes.
Yeah, is it? Okay, I like that. Yeah, I almost definitely try that on, baby.
Thank you, girl.
I ain't no big lied on. Next time, warn me. I gotta write you gotta warn me. But yeah, for sure.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on, y'all?
What's up with y'all? Welcome to Day to Day.
Day to Day podcast, y'all. We in the building.
Yes, we
Like
are.
R. Kelly, with the only thing coming out the closet is the gangsters feel me. I got flavor, all the haters wanna kill me. I'm so clear, all the ladies wanna steal me. From my baby mama, with a well, we gon' keep riding like Michelle, no drama. You can tell by the way I smell, I got so much paper, I can pay the bills. I'm so hot to death, I'm on fire like Richard Pryor, like the devil. Fuck hoes, nigga, those my motto. And that's why I fall like it's no tomorrow. I go so hard like the folks and vice lords. All I need is a mic like all of the woke up around 8 o'clock in the morning. I made myself a stretch up. I'm on the yawning. Went in the bathroom so I can wash up and brush my teeth and take a couple puffs off in the blunt. Mirror, mirror, who is the highest? The image look back at me and reply, you see. You just got the bed wrong with your chin. Just fix it cold like it wasn't bad enough to live. So fly, so fresh. I'm on my grown man, so sexy. Yeah, look, I just took a whole back to success. On the road to rich and that direction I said, yeah, anywho, this is something you can groove to. Get your two-step on, we make your body move. I'm shining on digital, and got to the instrumental, fixing like referees or mics.
We in the building.
WWC Worldwide Collaboration.
I know you do. I'm so clear, all the ladies wanna steal me. From my baby mama, with a well, we gon' keep riding like Michelle, no drama. What's up? I'm so hot to death, I'm on fire like Richard Pryor. And that's what I fall like it's no tomorrow. I go so hard like the folks and vice lords. All I need is a mic like the old and the elbows. Woke up around 8 o'clock in the morning. Making myself a stretch. I'm on the yawning. Went in the bathroom so I can wash up. I'm on my grind, man, so sexy. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's so sexy, it's so grown and sexy. You agree? You might want to step to this one. Put the dance out with it, you know what I mean? Ladies, things, play how they change. You know how we do. Ain't no smooth as this groove you're listening to. The hoes is on me clone cologne, feeling like I'm at home. I'm ready to step like R. Kelly. But the only thing coming out the closet is the gators, you feel me? I got flavor, all the haters wanna kill me. I'm so clear, all the ladies wanna steal me. From my baby mama, well, we gon' keep riding like Michelle and Obama. You can tell by the way I smell, I got so much paper, I can pay your bills. I'm so hot to death, I'm on fire like Richard Pryor, like a milk. Fuck hoes, nigga, those my motto. And that's what I fall like it's no tomorrow. I go so hard like the folks in my stores.
So fly, so fresh, I'm on my grind, man, so sexy, yeah. Just took a whole about success on the road to reach in every direction I step. Yeah, anywho, this is something you can move to. Get your two-step on, even your body on. Instrumental, fishing like records, mics is
You said grown kids. We was just talking about something else. It's in here. It's like that.
It's so sexy, it's so grown and sexy. You agree? I know you might want to step to this one. Put the days out, with it out, you know what I mean? Ladies, things, play how they change. You know how we do. As long as this groove you're listening to, the hoes is on me clone cologne, feeling like I'm at home. I'm ready to step like R. Kelly. But the only thing coming out the closet is the games you feel me. I got flavor, all the haters wanna kill me. I'm so clear, all the ladies wanna steal me. From my baby mama, but oh well, we gon' keep riding like Michelle and Obama. You can tell by the way I smell, I got so much paper, I can pay your bills. I'm so hot to death, I'm on fire like Richard Pryor, like a milk. Fuck hoes, nigga, those my motto. And that's what I fall like it's no tomorrow. I go so hard like the folks in my stores. I like all of my
woke up around 8 o'clock in the morning, making myself a bitch up, I'm on the yawning. I'm in the bathroom so I can wash up, to brush my teeth and take a couple puffs off of the blunt. Mirror, mirror, who is the highest? The image look like it's me and replying to shit. Just like the bedroom with two chicks and just put it on like it wasn't bad luck to live. So fly, so fresh, I'm on my grind, man, so sexy, yeah. Yes, I just took a whole back to success on the road to reach in every direction I step. Yeah, anywho, this is something you can do to get your two-step on, even your body on. Trying to overvision when I take instrumental, fishing like referees with mics is pistols.
We in the building, y'all.
It's so sexy, it's so grown and sexy. You agree? I know you do. You might want to step to this one. Put the gators out, with it out, you know what I mean? Ladies, things, play how they change. You know how we do. Ain't no smooth as this groove you're listening to. The hoes is on me clone cologne, feeling like I'm at home. I'm ready to step like R. Kelly. But the only thing coming out the closet is the games you feel me.
It's Friday. We in the building at Day to Day Podcast.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we need y'all to log on, like, share, and subscribe. And definitely leave some comments in the section because we love those. We build ourselves off those. So bring them.
Bring the comments.
Bring the comments. What's up, y'all?
Bring the comments.
Bring
Good
all the
evening.
comments.
Bring the
Hey,
comments. Come on, y'all.
All right, so let's get into it. We got an announcement we're gonna make as well. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this topic tonight. It's about dealing with grown adult children disrespectful, but they still living in your house.
Ooh,
How do you deal with it? Like, and that works on both sides of the fences, even if you're in a marriage and you're dealing with the kids that you're married to. How do you deal with it if they don't like it, if they disrespect you? Like,
I know what to do.
It's you gonna go?
I wanted the band to start it out.
Well,
They don't want to start it off, but go ahead, Kim.
if it's disrespectful children in my house that's grown, it's time for you to go. You got to go. You got to get out. I'm sorry. You know, I've done my part as a parent. I only have one kid. And
You got
I
one
raised them.
child?
One.
Mm.
3 grandchildren. And
Boy or girl?
a girl.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And so when you become disrespectful, it's time for you to leave.
Yeah, but ain't that hard? Cause she got your 3 grandkids. You know what I'm saying?
It's not hard at all.
I know
Because
that's
my
right.
grandkids could stay and she could go.
Oh, you on that?
Yeah, just like that. Because I'm going to definitely make sure they have my best interests. But mama got to go. When you get that grown and you want to be disrespectful, it's time to go.
You and the grandkids, get on up out of here.
I
love my
You and the grands, go on up out of here.
But no, that's just not acceptable.
Just because you disrespectful don't mean I'm gonna take care of your kids. You gotta go with them kids. Go on up out of here. Goodbye.
Bye. Boo.
Goodbye. But I feel that when it's your children, it's kind of like crazy because it's like you don't want to see them on the street, but you might have to put them in the street because that might be the only way that they're gonna get on their feet.
Right,
I don't know how to explain it no other way.
Yeah, tough lessons.
And she just said tough love.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wouldn't be able to live in a household with a grown person and they're disrespecting me and I'm taking care of that household. They gotta go.
They gotta go.
Because they become disrespectful, which means they don't have any regard for anything I do or say or whatever. They run it. They claim, they think they run it. And you have to show them that they don't. They don't run jack crap.
Righteous.
And you just got to do that. Tough love.
Just with anybody grown kids, because some grown kids are they feel entitled to things.
Most youth, if they're still, I don't use the word kid. Let me tell you
Well,
why.
adults.
I say because they're not. They would be to me, but I don't deal with that. Anybody that think they can just do anything and because they feel entitled to my stuff, oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
You
no.
gotta earn. Y'all did it. Y'all think you was in my house and you didn't earn to be there? I made you earn it.
That's right.
I respected that though.
You sure did.
Not when I was there. I couldn't wait to get up out of there. But then it was like once I got on my own, I appreciated it and I understood it.
Right.
Yeah.
But at the time I didn't. I just wanted to get on.
You were a
I
child.
wanted to get out on my own. But once I got out, bless you. Once I got out on my own, I'd rather come back
Yeah.
and be respectful with and listen to the fussing.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Well,
because it's hard out here.
The lessons were
Natasha, what's
mostly
up?
what I was doing. And if you
What's up, y'all?
when you hear your parent telling you a thing when you're young, most of the time, even me, it went like that.
Right.
One
I
ear and out the
listen-
other.
Yeah, I listened to my mom and dad, but I didn't listen all the time. You know, but I feel blessed to have had the parents that I've had. And they taught me how to survive in the street. Even though I was a sheltered child, I still knew because I had brothers and sisters, older.
y'all.
You know, I had older.
Older siblings.
Yeah, especially Janie. She was hardcore. Knew about the streets.
I mean, I think that when dealing with grown children, everybody's situation is different.
Yeah.
So it depends on the situation.
Well,
Because some
I
children
think they need to leave.
that's young, starting from 9, 8, 9, they be kicking and beating up their grandparents and
Oh,
they parents.
child
So
was-
it ain't even adults sometimes. It be the little ones too, but they little. So imagine they got the grown ones too that be to that point where they jump in their parents' face, think they can whoop their daddy, their mama. They do all of that. They really do. So it's
Yeah,
like,
they
do
would.
you deal with them with a long handled spoon? Do you deal with them without at all, or do you?
You have to.
So
young
do
like
you
that.
take it as something that you've done as a parent
You have.
that's making them be this way? Do you
I'm
blame it on yourself?
I do.
I think some parents you do initially kind of blame
And you
yourself.
should. Because
But when you break it down, depending on what's going on, if you know you did your best, then sometimes these kids got their own choices. They make their own choices. We very young. What you tell them go in one ear and out the other. So we can't necessarily blame ourselves because we try to tell them and put them on the right track. It's up to them to follow the rules.
Right.
You know, and if they don't follow the rules, you can't just say, I'm a bad parent because they out of line. No.
So I think that these parents today want to be their kids' friend
Yeah.
instead
Ain't
of being
no
a
way.
parent, and that's where
They go
the
wrong.
line is drawn. Like
Can we move that, because you can't see table on ours? You see how it's
I
blocking
can't
on,
see them.
Can't see him at all.
and
Oh, mine.
Y'all don't see that?
you see the
I
iPad,
don't
can
see
you move
him.
it back some or something?
No,
Yeah,
table,
can you like move it back
That-
some or something
yeah.
so he can get on here?
It
You want me to
blocked
do
You
it?
most
my
definitely
brother.
want table premium game.
Yeah, I love those
I'm gonna
glasses.
slide it just straight back.
Yeah, she gonna slide it back for us. Thank
I
you.
love your
love.
glasses.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah. I'm trying
Let me
to
see.
be,
Let me see
Very
what it's gonna
studious.
like.
Yeah, I know it's.
That's why I.
Yeah, no, but it's good. It's on there. Yeah, but she slid
There you go.
it.
There you go, right there.
Should I move it
Yeah,
over a
yeah.
little
Wait a
more?
minute, I'm looking. I'm looking.
Just a little more, because I think you
Just
should.
a little bit more.
Yeah, let the audience see him,
yeah.
Just
and then she could move.
Okay.
No,
that's
You'll
he
be on
good.
the
He good
edge.
right there, because you don't want him all in his hand. Because you okay.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah,
have-
I see you. Yeah.
What's up with
He
the
good. He
big
good.
thing
He good. We don't want everybody in his hand, but yeah. So,
you wanna you wanna make it so his hands ain't showing.
Nah, I was being silly. You know, I didn't want it all in his hand.
I was being silly too.
Do you for sure? So back to the topic of the disrespectful children.
Right.
My thing is, I feel that a lot of people need to focus on leaving a legacy and not a pattern of behavior for our children, because they do watch everything we
Yeah,
do.
it's
And
African proverb.
I don't think that black people, I'm gonna say black people, don't leave legacies. They leave a pattern of behavior.
yes, that's true.
And instructions.
That's true.
And that's where we need to get up, we need to get out of that. But go ahead.
When you say legacy, what type of legacy? are
Your
you
family
speaking of?
legacy, your intermediate, your family that you was raised up around. If you see that your mother is a hard worker, take care of her children, clean house, just take care of her shit,
That's my mom.
and try her best to raise her children.
Yeah, mom and
You
dad.
should advance over that and leave a legacy with that family, is what I'm saying. Your intermediate family, your family. Like, but instead we leave behavior patterns,
I'm gonna
Bad
tell you- I'm gonna tell
behaviors.
you like this.
bad behaviors.
Well, it starts when back in the home, when the father is there and the mother is there, It's totally different households being raised. So you gotta look at that fact that when the father is
50%.
absent,
They are
then the kid begins to get wild, get rebellious. They run, all teens run through it, but some go off the chain even more because there's no male figure in the home.
They most definitely.
You know, and
That's
the mama can't control every move they gonna do. So you gonna get those times where they find themselves growing up on the streets.
Especially
With
if
a
they
mentality.
by themselves and they
Yeah.
gotta be out the home most of the time because they gotta provide.
Yeah.
So a lot of times you don't even know what your children are doing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because you're out the home trying to provide and keep a roof over everybody's head and feed them
Mm-hmm.
because the other parent is absent.
Yeah.
But if that other parent was
Present.
there,
Yeah.
you will be able to be
Man up.
more
Right.
active in your kid's life. You will know what they doing. You'll be able to go to PT, what's it called? PTO
PTA.
meetings. Yeah.
PTO.
We half the time can't even make them because we at work because we got to take care of everything.
That's true.
You know, everything
And
gets
that's
put off
and
on
that's
us.
bad
as the
because
women.
and that's bad.
That's bad because even if the man is out the house, they still have a responsibility for them children. You don't got to be with this woman to still take them to practice, take them to school sometime, go to sometimes to stupid. They can go see the teachers too.
That's right.
You know what I
That's
mean?
Mhm.
Take some of the pressure off the woman.
Yes.
You don't have to be in the relationship with the
You
woman
don't.
to be an active
You don't.
parent in your child's life. And that's where people get stuff mixed up. You know,
They
you don't
really
have
do.
to do that.
You don't.
Go ahead, because the kid gonna appreciate that more than anything like that.
Salute.
And he don't even be here, but he be here.
Well, I will give folks my personal business about when I was raising 4 alone.
You
I
gonna
had
share your personal business? Go ahead.
yeah, to me that's
Story time.
Yeah, what I did was I made sure I had managers that I worked with know that I had 4 children, and sometime I had to go to the schools check on them. And I was blessed to have great managers because you young ladies were whoo.
Uh-oh.
Shame.
Uh-oh.
But you weren't though. It was the teachers that made you off the chain.
Yeah, because
And we
they
figured that
picked
all
on
out.
me. Yeah, they
figured
picked
they
on me.
picked on
Oh,
her
yeah.
I
cause
got
of
picked
her
on.
Teacher bully.
cause of her
'Cause I was
name,
quiet too.
her hair, cause she wore wraps. I taught them to wear wraps.
Even back
They
then.
wore wraps when they were little all the way up till they was
They
10.
had locks too, so
And they had locks. So the
Like
teachers
that big
were
thing.
always labeling.
They did.
Labels are
They
hard
said
on
I
you.
was slow and I was retarded.
And she wasn't because they wanted to
I
pick
could
on
get
her.
retarded.
They,
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't like using that word. at
no,
all.
don't
But
use
I'm saying like far
I
as
know you mean like.
let
towards
me rephrase that.
Please
I
do.
mean as doing silly shit far as just a phrase, not the person.
Act the damn fool.
Disability.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm saying,
Well,
yeah.
I think most of it was you were defending me. A lot of times they would say, "What kind of parent she had?" You know,
Yeah, I was.
because you was doing stuff and they
I
were
was
saying
defending you.
stuff, and you were defending your mother.
And I felt the way, and I wanted
And
to fight
then when
everybody.
we went into PTO and had conference and all of that, all of it came out.
That's deep.
Because parents need to be active in their children's lives, regardless if you work 2-3 jobs. You still need to take the time, and if whoever you working with, they say I'm out, then you need to take them to court, cause that's bullcrap. Your family is always first.
So does the blame come back to the dad not being there, or is it?
I
from the
think it's
mom and-
definitely the dad needs to be there, but my thing with a dad, ain't there all dads gonna be like mine? My father was an active father. He knew what to do when it came to 9 children.
Mhm.
And I always tell that story. He had 9 children, plus he took in 2. I always tell y'all that, because they did, mom and dad. So that's 11, 19, 11, 12, 13
Kids.
No,
13 people in the house.
11,
in the
13
house.
people in the house.
Whoa.
So he was, the boys, he had to be a little rough with the boys.
Mm.
The girls, he was rough with us too. But
Yeah,
we
he was
learned,
rough for me. He took his toes and bent my fingers up.
but
with
we learned discipline
early
early.
ice cream.
We learned discipline. He taught us that if you come in at 9:05, you're gonna be punished. These parents nowadays, cause it's too much. It's when I punish my children, I'm punished too. If I tell y'all can't go outside, blah blah, I gotta keep on calling, making sure you living up to what I punished you for. I didn't whip
And I
you.
didn't. I snuck out.
I
Okay,
did
let
not
me say
whip.
something for the dads though. Hold on. Let me say something for the other dads. We've been going at the dads now.
Well,
I
only
said
because
the
it's
dad.
a
Are you a
fact.
Hold on, I'm a dad. Like I'm gonna tell
Only
you my
because it's
battle.
facts.
Hold on, let me tell you my battle. I'm gonna tell you facts with my battle. How about you taking your kids to Disney World? You tell everything. You even tell your caseworker with the child support and everything. Like, yes, I'm gonna have it as soon as I get back from Disney World and everything. You get down to Disney World, come to find out your license is suspended. When you down there, you know you're only doing like 80 miles an hour. You take your kids to Disney World though, like you feel me, both of them. You know what I'm saying? You get the ticket, that's $1,600. You get back to the daggone city. Then the city tell you your license suspended. You got a supervisor job at UC. Then they tell you like, nah, you can't even go there no more because like your license is suspended. Like, you know what I'm saying? You lied on your application, so you can't work here. Then you go to another job and then try to switch it up and get your license back. But they said like, nah. The other job said Rumpke ended up saying like, nah, you can't even work there. Like, you battling. You still got your kids the whole summer. You still managed to take them to SeaWorld and do all that. And you still got to pay the daggone $1,500 to $2,500 to get your license back and do all that. And keep battling. And then you got to keep battling your daggone girl to get your keys all day. That's real life to me. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm doing that every single day trying to get my youngest. Like, if it's another level. Like, then you tip off of there. Like, it's a battle. It ain't just on one side. Like, and especially when you battling somebody that's making over $65,000 a year. You hear me? Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't really need me to even grab that. You won't even let me get it.
Well, at least let me.
Hold
It
on,
ain't
listen,
about the
listen.
money. Let me.
It's never about the money
have
because they got
the
the money.
time.
They get the money.
Let
Hold
me
on,
have about you.
it's always a time, but if they depriving you of it, like
That's my
when
point.
you know it's limited and you like, and then you want to move, and then they so far away. Like, you feel me? And it's always me having to pay all this out to get them, grab at them, and then fighting, then getting called a B on there, getting called a B on the phone, trying to get your kids, getting disrespectful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some guys go through some other stuff.
Okay,
like,
can
you know
I
what I'm
say
saying?
this?
Like, and it's only fair for women to be able to see the other side sometimes. Like, you feel me? Every woman is not the same. Just like every man ain't the same.
Can I say this? All y'all women that
It's about the kids.
all y'all women that don't let the good father see their kids because y'all mad about something.
Children.
Y'all are bums. Y'all are bitter
And they
bum
messing up the
women.
children when they do that.
Because it's about the connection and the time. It's not about money when it comes to children. I get it. Everything counts. It's about money, but at the end of the day, I know, but it's about time when it comes to children. You get what I'm saying? So for women to take advantage of that and use that against a man that really wants, it's men that want to give a fuck about their kids.
But they don't. Them the ones that they don't. The ones that want their children,
They get treated that
they
way.
treated like crap. But the ones who running from their
My whole
kids,
point.
they all on them and acting a fool. It's backwards.
It's
How
backwards.
about it's so
You
backwards
know.
that if a man sold drugs and then actually have a job, his baby mama wouldn't even take him to court for child support. But a man that's
I
working,
did it. I'm gonna be
a
honest.
man
I was
that's- a man
I'm that
that's
woman.
working, a man
They
that's
gonna
working,
take his
he
ass.
going to child support because he know he gonna be able to
Yeah.
provide for that
That's
child.
deep.
He's trying to
That's
make
all
sure
good.
that
That's
he's
all
taking
good.
care of himself. You know
You know
I
what
mean?
I learned? Even the guys that had to sell the drugs, you can still take them to child support because they still gonna make them pay a fee
Something.
per
They gonna
month
pay
or
$25.
$5.
They
Or
say it ain't
$5.
Only
They say it ain't
$25.
But I'm gonna be honest. I didn't take my daughter's father to child support. I didn't. I did not. I didn't take him to child support
I
because
didn't either, and I regretted it.
yeah, right. And I probably should have
I
did it,
know I
but I
should've.
still feel that I didn't want to deal with that. I felt like, okay, I'm gonna
Didn't
raise.
wanna deal
I
with
just
him.
felt like I was gonna raise my children.
You've been doing
You
it
get
this
what I'm
long.
saying? Yeah, I just felt like I was gonna raise my children
And
on
you
my
really
own.
don't want to go through that system.
Because I didn't
You
want to
really
have to
don't.
be calling and trying to get in contact with him or do anything. I just felt like let's lose that contact. But if you want to have that contact, then I'm gonna let you have it, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to the time. But all that shit take you to court, I wasn't gonna do that because I just felt like I shouldn't have did it. I didn't want to do it, and he sold drugs. You get what I'm saying? So he ain't lying. That's true. And I didn't take him. But if he had a job, I probably would.
But just think about it though, like, so that takes me from losing the jobs.
Yeah,
then
you will.
my sons and them go back, and then now I got to figure out all the other stuff with the bills and everything, and figure out.
You got boys?
Hold on, so peep this. At a point in time, yeah, I did have to go back and stay with my mom as a grown adult. Yeah, respectful young man, doing everything, taking out the trash, whatever I gotta do, and paying bills extra and helping. That's just what it is, like food, all that, like, you feel me, like figuring
That's
the
what you're supposed to do.
But it's like though, like, but at the same time, you sit there and you look at it and you be like, dang, why you attacking me? Why don't you just let me get him? Let me get him like the daggone child support.
Because you want them. That's
like,
why they won't let you.
I was the one that paid all the back payoff to get
If you ain't
child
want them,
support.
they would have let you
Because
go.
why would you want me in the system? If I mess up, I'm end up going to jail. I still ain't gonna even be able to pay the money there. Then you taking like $500 a daggone month, and then I'm paying other bills on top of that.
Listen,
You feel me? Like it's
this.
a whole nother level though. Like when people be seeing it, they see it they way. They
What's
see
up,
how the
cousin?
typical thing look like.
What's
You
up,
feel me?
Solid?
Like,
You be in MIA, they
Love
chasing you down.
man.
Be MIA, they chasing you down. Trust me, but you want to see them?
Yeah.
No, you can't see them. You can't.
You ain't want to,
You know,
right.
because you want them to.
Right.
You know, that's backwards.
Everybody
It's weird to me. That's some
Right.
weird
It's
shit.
backwards.
Like,
It's backwards.
why would you keep the father from his child that really wants to be there for his children? That is weird to me.
Man.
I mean, it is.
That's
Well,
just how it
there's
goes
a reason
sometimes.
for
It
that.
go like that
It's called
sometimes.
systemic racism.
Yeah.
And it is in the judicial system,
Yes,
really,
it is.
really, really
I
bad.
agree.
Right.
So the brothers, it's another way to keep you a slave.
Right.
Serious.
I agree.
know.
Because
But see, every woman ain't the same. Cause my other baby mama,
Heck no.
it's beautiful. She
No
does
problem.
everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, nah, say, yeah, he can come here and do everything is easy.
she a good person.
And she got way more kids than
She ain't
everything.
bitter.
She got
ain't
houses.
bitter. She not bitter, though.
Yeah, she got, it's just.
The other one might just be bitter because of how y'all either broke up or she
It was
might
a
still
divorce.
want.
She might still got
She
kids.
still got
Yeah.
feelings. Exactly. So she
She
gonna
hasn't got
take
no
you
yet.
through it. That's part of
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna be
Because
honest.
if
If
you
anytime a
don't
woman
care,
mad, it's because of
You
something
ain't
she got.
bitter. You don't give a shit.
A
Yeah.
Come
woman,
get your kids. Matter of fact, keep them for the weekend.
A
And then
woman,
she got a new
right.
girl.
Right.
a
Hopefully
woman
she
scorn
teaches
is
them.
real
You know what I mean?
bad.
Like,
You
But
don't
she's
get a
scorned.
woman all
That's why she won't
she's
allow
scorned
it.
in your butt.
It was drama
Yeah.
with mine, and I still the baby mama, he cheated on me with and everything. She used to pull up and without him and come and get mine. So I used to send him on out. Hey, I wasn't mad. It is what it is, and they still right now to this day love her. Her family. She feel like my grandkids is her grand. They ain't your grandson. I was just playing. But anyway, she loved my children. And so that's the
great.
good thing. And that's what matters
That's how
for
it's
me.
supposed to be.
Is that she
That's
loves
how it
my
should be.
children. You get what I'm saying? So
That's how
at
it
the
should
time when she was pulling up, I was sending them out. Some women don't do that. They will be
They be
so
mad.
mad that the chick is pulling up at her house
No,
without
that's
him
wonderful.
picking up the kids. But I was one of
be. I
them.
think that's wonderful.
Hey, I
Yes,
had a
wonderful.
situation where I
Great
had to
mother.
deal with not getting my kids from time to time, and I got 9
Children are you.
My baby got 9.
Say
kids.
children
And one
are
girl.
you.
We got 9
Don't
because
call
they
them
mine
kids.
too.
That's right.
We got more.
We
than
got
that.
9. No, I'm saying no. I'm saying I'm saying we got more than that. We got 13.
That's a go.
Ooh, that's love.
Brady Bunch. See, and I was paying child support. I was paying like $1,600 a month
Wow.
on top of all my bills that I got going on. You know what I mean? Like, and it started to break down when everybody started growing up, getting older.
How many was it? It was 16. How many was that?
I was 8 kids.
8.
Yeah.
That was they charged?
Yeah.
I had 500 for one.
I know, but listen, it's like that when you got one. When you get more, they get to chopping money down. So
Was she
you
your
spread it
wife?
out.
Now we was divorced. It only happened.
But that's what I'm saying. Was she your wife? Because if she was your wife, that's why.
We were separated for 7 years.
I know, but if she's your wife,
Legally,
Legally,
I
she
don't
was
understand, like,
married.
if you
If
was
you was
legally
married,
married,
7 years. What,
Different.
It's
they had
different
to
when you
see-
married.
Don't
Different
matter.
when you married and you got kids.
Alright.
Regular child support
Separated
is
or
regular
not,
child
yeah, they
support. It
tripping.
goes
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But can y'all see how we battle though?
Yeah.
That's all I be trying to say. I really understand y'all
Still
side.
do.
I do. I see a whole lot of that. Like, don't get me twisted. Like, women are real powerful and strong. Like, they can't raise a kid by themselves. That's why it's
Oh,
like this. Y'all
definitely
gotta
help.
understand it's a
I
program.
need kids to
It's a program, y'all. We going through a program. We enlighten people, so we know what's going on. Like, but we can't judge each other and make each other come against each other as male and female. We gotta really see how to compromise it and understand each other's thoughts.
That's
Like, you know what I'm
true.
saying? Like, other than that, we gonna keep battling and like.
But when men and women different, so it's gonna be always a battle because women take shit so personal, and women is so emotional. Men are emotional too. That's why they kill women and do all that. We're gonna get into that.
Hey,
That's
well,
another
I'm
topic.
gonna tell you like this: when you have a breakup and you about to leave a woman, take the kid with you. Then beat her to the punch.
Yeah.
Take yourself down there and file for the custody before it's all said and done. Because
True.
then that way you give yourself a fighting chance. Because 9 times out of 10, the kid automatically stay with the woman, and she ain't got to file no paperwork.
Mm.
But if you take
You
your
both
get
about
off your
what?
behind and go down there and file the paperwork right then and there, oh yeah, now we got
Or
your
for
custody.
joint
Or I
custody
got
and you
custody.
ain't got
Yeah.
the
But some men don't do that. They don't take
Nah.
that
They don't do that.
time
You got to.
and initiative to go down there
Yeah.
and do that for the woman, though. I mean, for themselves for the
I mean,
children.
they probably be so distraught because of the breakup and the change up.
Oh,
Now
that's
they're
yours.
no longer living in the household that they were once residing in. You're not seeing their little faces you used to see every day. Like,
What's
so
up?
you got to go through that part.
Angela, what's up, sis?
We sit here
I
talking
love
about
you.
that on custody, right? We talking about custody, and we out with these Social Security numbers. That's what's crazy. You know, we talking about custody joint because they own all that shit.
They own us with
That's
the
what you mean.
socials.
You talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? That's the
Hey,
real.
that's another topic, y'all. Hey, that's a whole nother. That's a whole
I'm just sitting
nother
over here
topic. You
smoking
hear
my
me?
J, you know what I mean? Premium gay.
Wait a minute, that's a whole nother topic right there. So okay, so I wanna shout out to Worldwide Collaborations.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shout y'all out. We love it. I love it. I'm enjoying being a part of the family.
Yeah, we
That's
hear
what's
that.
We in the building.
Yeah,
We ain't going nowhere.
And we're going to make a lot of noise together. Guaranteed.
That's right.
Yes,
That's
yes.
right.
And
Day to day, y'all.
yes, day-to-day podcast. We got
Day-to-day.
Lady Divine in the building.
Hey.
We got Table in the building. Wait, we got a y'all don't know, we got a celebrity in the building tonight.
What it do, y'all?
We got a celebrity in this mom.
What it do?
You hear me?
Yeah.
And
What it do?
we collaborating together though. We gonna come together. We gonna do let's welcome Pillow Talk because we gonna do Pillow Talk, y'all, on Thursdays at 7.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And we
So-
and listen, just because we pillow talking, that don't mean we gossiping.
No,
Right.
but no, but wait. We gonna start it off about the pillow talk because there's levels to it.
It's definitely levels.
Levels.
It's levels to it. So we gonna start it off with the pillow talk for real. But we gonna come in with some other shit. But we gonna break it. We gonna break them levels down on the pillow talking.
Yeah.
So if we pillow talking, or we romances, because it's only a couple things you can do on a pillow besides slobbing, but you sleep. That's all I'm saying.
Or you can be biting that motherfucker too.
Why you sleep? Why you? Oh.
You be biting that pillow
That's
too.
what I'm saying. You romancing. That was the point of it. The romancing. Hey, TMI, y'all. But yeah. I'm saying he can be biting it. Yeah. I like biting.
I didn't get that. But
I did. I like biting the pillow. So I'm gonna tell y'all that. But anyway, yeah. I had to shout that out though. We collaborate. We gonna come through with Pillow Talk on Thursdays at 7. So make sure y'all tune in.
So and it's not about just
It's not
being
about
in the
that.
bed, but it's about relationships. It's about the female perspective and the men's perspective.
Yeah.
So that's important to know too. So you don't have to be in the bed with the pillow. We just want to know what your opinion is on different topics.
Yeah, everything.
Male,
Even
female.
On singles
Relationship.
but y'all got Y'all got
versus,
David Gray and Hodge Gray in the building. We
Mary.
gonna come. We gonna keep it real. Y'all can put us on the spot. At the end of the day, we stick together.
That's
We
right.
got these white flags though.
Yeah, let me hold mine.
I got
Hold on.
What I
Right
played?
there.
Oh, get up there. Right there.
Anybody got a box?
You can wave it. You can tell
What
my
you
brother
need?
shush.
A box, because that's not working over here.
What's not working?
The box.
Oh yeah, I want this flag. Yeah,
Oh,
this
the box
mine.
ain't working. Where you
This
get
is
it at?
mine.
I got one. I
Take
got
that
one.
out of mine right here and just plug it up.
This
Right
mine's
there.
all the way. This is
Hey y'all, it's going down. So we gonna do pillow talk, y'all. I know it sounds, you know, we gonna do the levels to
That's a
pillow
CSAC
talking for
charger,
sure.
so
Hey, but it's more than relationships.
I know, that's
It's
what I'm
even
saying.
friendships. Like
That's what I'm
that's the
saying.
whole thing about the pillow talk. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking to a friend.
You still, yeah, but why is y'all
Because
on the
if
pillow?
you talking to your mate,
It ain't you. You're not
Okay.
literally.
people call it
pillow.
pillow talk because you talking to your mate about somebody else's probably business.
Hey,
Exactly.
do
You
me.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Leave
it
both.
shouldn't leave that.
Righteous, right?
You know what I
Leave.
mean? You know what I mean? Whatever you
Right.
talking about to
Shout out
your
to
man,
Uber.
Look at that drawer over there
it
to the
shouldn't
right.
leave that room.
And see if you
get
got
what
a
I'm saying?
piece to the
Regardless.
wall. Right. So at the
I
end
have
of the
a
day,
question.
go ahead.
Do you think husband and wife should tell everything about things that they know?
Just small.
Maybe
Small.
about a family member or about people that y'all associate with. Do you really think that like you should tell him everything about something?
No.
And he
That's
should
why.
tell you.
But wait a minute, can we
I
talk
don't
about that
agree
on
with that.
Thursday?
Sometimes
Listen.
people got see
Wait a
what
minute,
you don't want.
can we not talk about that tonight? Because like I said, we're gonna talk about that on Pillow Talk. Like I said, it's levels to it, right?
Yeah, and I need
And
to
that's
know
part
what
of the one of the levels. That's one of the levels. So we're gonna talk about that on Thursday, okay? Because at the end of the day, it's levels to it. So that's why I said that, and that's one of the levels, right?
I don't know the levels. So you
But
have
that's
to
one
teach
of
me.
them.
We're gonna show you.
Yeah,
Talk
that's
about
one
it.
of them.
Not
Okay.
telling
So let's talk
everything.
about it then. Yeah, for sure. So I see you when you come up here and support like you always do. I love you. But anyway,
Love you too.
at the end of the
Yeah.
day, leave a legacy and not a pattern of behavior.
Mm.
That comes to that goes for adults,
Adults. Period.
children. It starts from a child though.
Well,
They
I got
watch
a
you.
proverb for you.
They
The
watch
ruin-
you.
The ruin of a
I
nation
agree.
begins in its home
You agree
of
with
its
this?
people. Okay, and then children learn what they see. That's another proverb.
That's true.
If you showing your child abuse and stuff like that, they're gonna learn that,
That's my point.
and that's
So
what
that's
they're
gonna
gonna
be
do.
normal.
And if they see mom and dad not getting along, they're gonna not know how to deal with relationships.
Right.
I got some too. What about the female that has multiple male friends that comes to their house? The male friend touches their daughter. The daughter tells the mama, but the mama don't even believe it.
It's a lot of that.
She's
It's a
so
lot of that.
It's
I think
tangled
half
with
the
this
time
man.
the woman just thirsty and want to keep the dude.
She desperate.
That's all it be
What is
about.
that?
They just want a man.
I think
It's called desperado.
No,
That's
Uh,
exactly
uh,
what it's
It's
called.
called
Like
desperate.
stuff like that at all.
Desperation.
Yes,
All
that's
that stuff like that.
Nah.
Your children.
Rihanna got a song, Desperado.
That's what that is.
That's
That's deep.
because if my kids come to me and
Youth.
tell my
Youth
daughters,
or children, please.
okay, if my children come to me or my youth, because correction,
Yeah, please.
if my children come to me
My
or my
kids.
daughters come to me and tell me that somebody did something to them, I'm gonna believe them,
I
right?
mean, wholeheartedly.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Right?
But
It's gonna be a
and that
problem.
person-
Even it might be,
How
they
could you
might
be
be
dead?
wrong.
Mm.
But you're gonna
But I'm
investigate.
gonna investigate. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna put cameras in. I'm gonna do all kind of shit.
You're gonna do
But trust to believe, I'm gonna find out.
I'm gonna believe my
That's right.
child.
I'm
What-
gonna believe
what
my child.
say. I'm gonna believe.
And then
I
I'm gonna
am.
set up
Dude
the rest
gotta
of it.
go.
But what
Yeah.
if your child?
But you have to investigate because sometimes
Your
the
child might be
They're
mentally ill.
jealous of the
Or
relationship
lying.
that you're
And
getting
don't
with
want
this
you-
man
don't want
and
that
want to
man in
get
the
rid of
house.
that man.
Yeah.
You know the
Yes,
difference
so-
in your children, though. You know when
You're
they telling
supposed
the
to know.
truth and when they telling a
You're
lie.
supposed to
You
know.
know
You
that.
should, but there are a lot of times
a lot of
Sometimes
times
they be conniving.
And then
Some
sometimes you
teenage-
don't even know, you gotta know your
Those
child,
teenagers
period,
are
because
hard.
your child might
I
have a
have-
problem.
Yeah.
That a psychological problem, that something's wrong with them and you haven't taken them to go get checked out.
But you
You just
know
been
it's-
dealing with it. But you know it, but you just been dealing with thinking that they'll get over it, they'll get past
Yeah.
it. But they never
They
get past
never
it.
do.
When they become little
That's
adults.
right.
When they come grown adults.
That's
Now
deep.
you got this motherfucker who needs to be on meds a long time ago. And
That's
you ain't
deep.
put him on nothing. Now he out here running wild. Having kids,
Hooligans.
you know what I mean? Doing everything. Like
That's
unbelievable.
Not to say that, but yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
So
that's
it
a
starts
reality.
with the parent actually paying attention to their child.
That's right.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's how
I-
it started.
What he
know when mine
said.
tell a lie and when they
You're
tell the
so
truth.
right, my
I know.
brother.
I can look in their
Absolutely.
face and I
You're
know.
supposed to know that. If you don't, then I mean,
I don't know.
you overlooked it because you were too
I
busy
do know,
enjoying
but-
your life.
I could always
The
tell
little
these
bits that you
guys.
could get because
Yes.
90% of us had kids when we were still a kid ourselves.
Yeah.
90% of us had a kid, we were still a kid ourselves.
Yeah,
Early 20s, 19, 20, yeah, we had
yeah,
kids.
I was young.
We were
20.
still kids ourselves. So we didn't know how to raise a child. We had to learn how to raise one.
Absolutely.
Learn as we go.
And
Yeah,
then watch
I
the
was
little
25.
motherfucker know if he something wrong with him. Like, this little motherfucker's slow. So, I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
you would
yeah,
know,
something
like,
wrong with
you
it.
don't know common sense for real, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like something wrong with it.
Yeah.
Need
Yeah.
a little help.
I mean, you think that happened? You think he was acting like weird and stuff like that because it happened to him when he was younger? Like he got touched or something? Is that what you're saying? Or like coming in the house and when she was saying the situation about touching the girl,
Uh-huh.
like you know what I'm saying?
Me and
Or-
you,
or-
little
or-
boys,
or-
and shit.
or-
Little
or-
boys.
Okay,
Is that why you were saying the psychiatry thing and all that?
I'm saying that because no, it could be anything.
Yeah.
Like where they need medication.
Okay,
Just
gotcha.
You know what I'm
probably
saying?
Yeah, so I thought you were
If
saying
there's
it was like it was a repetitive nature.
No.
They might actually need some help.
Some
and-
help.
And there's signs or warning signs. So
Psychological.
you're just
But the
not
mom
really
or
paying
dad
attention
ain't.
to the signs for real. You're
Yeah.
just thinking they'll grow out of it or it's something you know what I mean? Like we didn't know. The help that we got nowadays, we don't, you know what I'm saying, lean on it towards.
So you think medication is the help?
I don't know.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Some-
There you go.
Sometimes.
I don't know.
Sometimes, but not in every situation.
I'm gonna tell you like this:
The
when it
proper
comes
dosage.
when it comes to the
medicine.
medication, I feel like they just want to. It's
so
more
medicine.
about money.
It is.
They immediately gonna say
Yeah.
they got ADHD, they got ADD. They gonna immediately do that for the money to give it to the child, especially a black child. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I don't care about what nobody else think. That's just my opinion.
But
When it comes to anything
it's a
dealing with
fact.
your child,
It's a fact.
people, I said the police, the damn,
Doctors and therapists.
the damn, hospital and the therapist, they immediately recommend medication because they don't want to deal with
Immediately.
them. They feel like, oh yeah, you saying that? Okay, I'm gonna need you to give them ADHD.
Money is some money.
And
They
blah
get
blah
money.
blah. You feel me? Like
She said she couldn't really. It wasn't even nothing like this. She just didn't want to do it here, concentrate class or whatever. They was trying to give her all kind of stuff. She was like, I ain't taking no Ritalin or whatever. And they wanted. She was
They
like, I
wanna
see
drug
how
you
it do. She said, I see a couple people who be in school taking that garbage. She said, I ain't about to take that and be sitting here
She
slobbing
need
on
that, though.
myself.
Well,
That's
like
what-
this.
that's
Well,
what-
I got a comment about that because I worked in the field,
Research.
y'all.
wait a minute, but that's what the hands for, because everybody when they talk over each other when it's live, it sound mumbled. So I try to get everybody to be able to speak and say what they want to say.
Yes,
But it's
ma'am.
just so mumbled that everybody can get a chance, but everybody gotta wait until the other person is finished.
Well, I can give you a personal experience about the children going to psychiatrists and they recommending Ritalin and there's about 3 drugs, I think. Well, that was one of my second jobs that I would type up the psychiatrist's notes. And anytime a child would come to that particular psychiatrist, Ritalin, or it's 2 other things. I can't think of
I
them.
don't know.
Adderall.
Adderall, and there was another one. I can't remember. He only would see those youth one time, and he would
Yeah,
prescribe drugs for them.
That's deep.
And the parents, which was so sad, they would let him.
Because they were desperate for help.
They would let him.
And they didn't know
So
what
my
else to
thing
do.
is, I know for a fact that they prescribe drugs first. They don't try nothing else
I know that.
but the drugs to see how it affects them. Because I used to type the notes up and say, oh man. And sometimes we would have so many children, youth, black children,
I
coming
know.
into that center. Y'all work for them.
I know.
And that, and they would always get medication, y'all. Without a doubt. I would always say when I would type it, I said, I bet you gave them that. I would do that as a way to stop, being so bored with it. I would have fun with it. I bet you giving them Ritalin or this or that. I knew the names of the drugs.
Mm-hmm. You definitely learn it. That's real. The more you
That's
learn.
that's
That's-
sad,
that's
though,
a
but
fact.
I know that. I know
That was
that.
one of my second jobs.
Go ahead.
So me as a single parent, the school told me that if I didn't put my child on drugs, that they were gonna have to, she was gonna have to leave the school. She
Kick
was
him
gonna
out.
be kicked out. So I did try it for a minute, but my child was sleeping all the time and was not learning. So I decided to research and see what is making her be like this, or what can I do to decrease her from being so active. So I started taking different foods away from her, especially the candy,
Especially.
in different types of foods. I can't remember because it's been so long ago. But I think it's really important these days that we really research the things that our kids are eating and start taking those things away so that they are not in that situation.
That's big.
I agree
And
with
sugar
that.
is one
I
of them.
really,
sister.
I
Yes,
really,
sugar
I
is
really do.
one.
I
It's a
really do
killer.
agree with that so much because, like, I think like whatever you put in your body and they telling you that's what you need, like medicine. Well, that's why I said Medicaid. Like, we just be like listening to what they tell us. Like,
Mhm.
okay, that's what they said is good for, and that's what's gonna happen.
Oh,
Not
no.
knowing the cause or the effect later on. That's